Good morning. Welcome to ABC123 Trader. Today is October 2nd, 2020. It's 7:38 in the morning. And let's start taking a look at the ES futures. Well, interesting thing has happened on this news, and I want to just show you the craziness of the market. Even though with all this information that's coming out, I want to show you it doesn't matter. It just adds fuel to the fire. Okay? The first thing that you see is Dow falls 400 points after Trump says he has tested positive for coronavirus. And I want to look at the timestamp here. It was originally published at 12:56 a.m. Remember that time, 1 in the morning. Okay? So that sounds negative news, okay? Before the Dow fell, this was the news article at 12:56. Negative news. Then we look here. President Trump confirms First Lady Melania Trump have tested positive for coronavirus. Published 6 hours ago. Same time. I was trying to find the exact timestamp, but you get the picture. But we'll take this 12:56, okay? Now the next thing I want to show you, because of that bad news, of course, we're going to expect the market to go down. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you first the market. I was expecting, maybe the market to be going up because we're getting into a buy phase, but they might need to pull back before their big run to get to this, at least this level to break out. Okay. The interesting thing is on the sell phase. Where are we on this buy phase? If I can read this timestamp here. So 7 o'clock at night of October 1st. So it was pushing up. It looked like it was pushing up originally. It got to the point of where it originally started from the last phase, and now we had a big sell-off because of the bad news. Okay. Fair enough. So now on the technical side, we will look at it saying, okay, we passed volume point, the majority of the volume the past few weeks, or how many sessions. And we'll look for areas of support and resistance. And this is a big move if you're really thinking about it, especially before New York market opens. So it could maybe even push down all the way down here to this high volume area. We don't know. Okay, let's take a look back, see if there's any other support and resistance. So that probably, let's say 32.15. Let's say we see high volume here, kind of grouping this zone here. Worst case scenario. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video is because I haven't been educating of where projections and everything are, because it's just you can do it over and over and over again. I need people to learn and understand. But today, the reason why I'm really doing it today is just to prove a couple of points. We'll go back one step once again, and you'll get into it on my third level, 12:56 a.m. Okay. Now, when I go to the market analysis, and the market analysis is, these are the names, the terminologies I'm giving you are the indicators I have written, okay, personally written. In this chart, you'll see I put 4 or 5 indicators on here. One's called the swing scanner, which is this green area. So I was expecting a buying sell opportunity. Time scanners with timestamps. These ones with boxes was basically called market analysis, or my original plan between London session and New York session. I added now market maker, which shows the whole cycle of the market with volume of those areas, and then market scanner, which I scan the market to see what's going to happen. So there's 5 indicators on here right now, just about analyzing the market kind of in a medium time frame. Okay, Now, what I want to show you is, as you can see, there's buying and selling, and yesterday we had a huge consolidation. And I was expecting them loading up for the non-farm payroll, because usually everybody jumps in at that 8:30 in the morning Eastern Standard Time to see if they're right or wrong. And to me, it's just the market makers are trying to hype up that information. I have a feeling the market will shoot up, personally. And the interesting thing is, with this news event that came out at 12:56, okay, to give it the negative news, to people sell off in order for market makers to buy in to bring the market up. Okay? Actually, you know what I want to do is I want to put one more indicator on here, just to try to hopefully so you can understand my logic here. I'm going to add stop out, and I'm going to change the colors just so you can see them a little bit more on the screen. Okay, so these white and blue lines, I call stop outs basically where we as retail traders place our stops so the market makers can receive more liquidation. And so now, after all that rambling, time is going up. I was, waiting for this consolidation, waiting for the market, waiting for the news, and I expected it to be flat for the longest time. And, you have down signal, it goes down, goes up, goes down, goes up. So it's actually following the timestamps properly. Green goes up, 1 o'clock in the morning. And what did I say? 12:56, 12:56, time comes in, such that how it's coordinated. Negative news. 1 o'clock's time selling signal. There is an arrow there, the circle's in the way, and the fuel's added to the fire. This is what I'm getting at. My market scanner as well was saying around 1:15 on regular markets it was supposed to push down. So we have a lot of signals here, and now I'm going to get to the technical side to show you what I'm looking at. Pretend this news article did not come out just before non-farm payroll. Come on. But anyways, right here we were below my belief of the market maker. So it's going to be one of two things, that if we break it, we're on our bullish run. And if usually this is my bias, if I'm above it, I'll buy, or below it, sell. I'll see early in the morning to see if they sniff out for stops and continue on. That's what I look for. So I was waiting to see if they were going to play this game to push it up, because we are right in a new cycle, I call it, the buy phase. But she reversed hard because of the bad news. Now, I put stop outs on because all these retail guys, they had their stops. They killed them. They lost their money. They hit this zone and lost all their money. People that were back, how far back? Let's see if we can see this. Basically, over 24 hours ago, from here to here, if you're a longer or a person holding a longer position. And now what I want to show you on the technical side, all these dotted lines here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, are areas of interest where I personally believe where the market makers hold their position. So when you see this hard sell-off, and this was in a 15-minute chart, so for 45 minutes, aggressive sell-off, how it stopped, right on the line. Next push, third push, final fourth push on the line here. So what I'm trying to say is the markets are still predestined majority of the time, unless if there could be, let's say, something totally out of the ordinary. But this coronavirus news from Trump and Melania, you know, and you don't want anybody to get sick. But what I'm saying is they're just throwing it out into the media in order to shake the markets. The market makers already consolidated. If you look at it, this whole day I was trading all day, waiting for my trade, and I just only made, I think it was just a couple $100 because I'm not a range trader. And I said, this is stupid. And because I was just waiting, you know, you wanted to trade the trend, and it was so ugly, you know, from this point forward, it was just wait, and then a couple of snaps and you made some points. But as you can see right here, once again, news event, 12:56. Scare people, get the bots going, away we go. Now, what I'm looking on the future, it all depends how the market starts setting up. They're saying we should be bottomed out. Well, 7:15 is already here. We'll see if we're bottomed out 9:30, and see if we have a good run for the day, at least till, yeah, almost till market close. If that's the case, we'll get back to our regular zone. We'll punch out these stops that were built up, and we'll keep on going up. It depends what the farm payroll is. If it's still negative for a while, or if they're really going to push it hard, I won't assume, but here's a stop out line right here. Maybe they'll really push it down to the 3220, knock all these guys out. Is there any more below there? Nope. That I can see in my data. Load up and go. That's extreme because we do have a lot of support and resistance within this area. See how it stopped. So we could support resistance, support resistance, support resistance, and away we go. We don't know yet. Okay, now let's see if I look at just on a regular tick chart, because I'm, you know, still testing. I always test all the time. So on a tick chart, what I want to show you, because I was testing a 500 tick. I don't trade 500, but I was just trying to see if I could verify timestamps. And even on timestamps, the longest timestamp, let's see if there was one. Well, they said at 45, and we said 56 was the sell, and there was a buy, sell. We didn't know. But if you look at it, look how long that spread was. There's 1 o'clock. So probably that news came out a few minutes earlier, so the runner happened. 55, 56, there you go. Boom, there you go. So that's it. So lastly, my analysis is I still have a feeling, it all depends what the news says within the next half an hour, which I still have a feeling it's going to go up, because the jobs report, all that, it's going to show, it's going to show good. I know it is, but we'll see where the bias is with these conflicting reports. Other than that, if just make sure you join our Discord group. You know, it's I'm trying to build a trader database so we can actually exchange ideas. You know, that's the key. I want people to be consistent traders. You know, because it's crazy. Now I'm rambling, but whatever. Is I looked at oil. I was in the petroleum industry, $39 a barrel. I'm from Canada. There's no way I'm going to be getting consistent work. You know, so, you know, whatever. It's just, anyways, join our Discord group, subscribe to my channel, you know, share a few of these articles to Facebook. Maybe people are looking for things, might help them. And I'm just tweaking on a few things. Hopefully everything will work well and to assist traders. Other than that, just make sure you pinpoint your trades, trade safe, and you guys have a great day.